Well, ahoy there cruisers, and welcome to Canada, or Canada as normal people like to call it. We're here in Vancouver and we're back on Virgin Voyages. Yes, we are giant hypocrites. We're going to fill you in why, because lots of changes are coming to Virgin Voyages and I think we're a little harsh, but we'll talk about that later on. We are on a 10-night cruise to Alaska. Alaska? Oh, I'm very posh, guys. Alaska. And we are so excited. We're going to be visiting some amazing ports. We're going to be looking at some of the most beautiful sights and scenery. It's going to be wonderful. And Vancouver, what the hell, Canada? Your weather here, every time we come to Vancouver, is just stunning. We're just waiting to sail away. We've just had a big old party bash down in the middle of the ship with all of the crew coming out and doing a bit of a dance. We've got Abby, the OG hostess, on board, the hostess with the mostess. And it's awesome. It was a really good celebration, and now we're just waiting to sail away. We just wanted to jump on straight away, guys. We've missed out all of the boarding stuff. You've seen it 1,000 times. It was super easy, but we can't wait to take you along on this 10-night adventure. It's going to be a good one.
All right, Grandad, hostess with the mostess. Hey.
Why is that a granddad thing to say?
It's like a proper granddad thing to say. Don't you think, guys? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. The mountains in the background are so picturesque. It almost looks fake. Honestly, it doesn't look real. They're just so stunning. I can't imagine every day waking up to this view. It'd be absolutely amazing. And we've got so many things coming up. Obviously, Alaska, it's going to be an absolutely picturesque, beautiful sailing. So fingers crossed, we see lots of animals, beautiful scenery, and have a whale of a time. See, I'm doing it now, Ben.
So let's take a look around our cabin. So this time we're in a standard sea terrace cabin, and basically that means that it's just a normal balcony cabin. So it's the lowest category of balcony cabin, and yeah, we're going to show you around. First things first though, it's been a while since I've been in one of these cabins, and I have to say it is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. We've been on several cruises lately where we're just in standard balcony cabins. This one feels huge. It feels really wide and very long, and what I like about it first of all is that it's super bright. Right, let's show you around. It's a little bit of an unusual setup with the wardrobe, isn't it, compared to other cruise ships anyway?
Yes, it is. So basically your wardrobe space is out here and it's kind of hid behind this curtain. Now, coming on an Alaska trip, this is a 10-night cruise. I was a little bit worried that we were not going to have enough space, but I actually forgot how much space there is here. You basically get a huge rail, some storage up here, some shelving down there as well. Excuse the mess, we've just got a few things out that we're using to film right now. And then you also get a cupboard space here with some more shelving, some drawers, and a little safe in there as well. But I actually think that is quite a lot of space. In my mind, I imagined that there was no storage at all, but there is. It's just it's hid behind this little curtain. So yeah.
Well, hello. And welcome to the bathroom. Yeah, it's certainly bijou, but the test is basically when we unpack and see if there is enough room there. But do you know what? Over the years that we've been sailing with Virgin Voyages, we have several complaints about the cabins, and we'll tell you about them later on. I think we're a little bit over the top and maybe a little bit too dramatic. Is that the storage wasn't very good, but there's been several iterations of this, adding more drawers, adding extra little shelves and things. So we will see exactly how this stands up to one of the bigger cruises. Now we're in the bathroom. It is small, but it's very bright, which is very nice. So when you're getting ready in here and stuff, it's great. It's lovely and bright, and it looks very modern. One feature I do love is the shower, just because it's a rainfall shower, which is really nice, and you tend not to get them in normal non-suite cabins. So that is lovely. And another thing, the products are absolutely lovely. They're made by a company called Red Flower. Or if you had smell-o-vision, guys, it is lovely. But it's got everything in here that you need. Makeup towels, regular towels, which are lovely and soft and plush, which is really nice to see. Some storage above and below. Not the most storage we've seen in a cruise. It is one of the tighter cruise bathrooms, but it's not much different to a regular balcony on another ship. I think they've given more room to the shower, which I really appreciate, because it is a big space in there and it's a glass wall rather than like a shower curtain. So that part is really nice. But yeah, it's a nice bathroom. It's really functional, and I guess that's really all that it's meant for, really. So no complaints in here. here, apart from it being slightly on the small side, but most cruise cabins are, guys.
Since we last sailed in one of these cabins, they've done a few updates just to give it a little bit more texture and sort of warm it up a little bit. There's some sort of pictures on the wall. They've added some extra wood detailing, which kind of makes it a little bit warmer, because a lot of the issues when the ships first came out was that these cabins were very white. We never actually really had an issue with that, because when you add the lights in, these lights do change colour. That kind of added the warmth and the texture to the room. But I do like what they've done. I like the wood features, and it just does give it a little bit more depth and a little bit more texture. Now, when we walked in, I know we've said it a few times, we actually did forget how big these cabins are. In this sort of middle area is a big area to chill out, hang out. It's actually very spacious. You don't really have a sofa per se. You do have sort of like a little comfortable chair in the corner. You've got your desk area here. It has a little poof underneath there, a little desk lamp. And one thing that we like is that they do provide you with still and sparkling water. It's filtered water and it's replenished every single day. Now, some cruise lines in a suite, you don't even get that. That is a big feature that we do love on Virgin. Of course, you've got all your usual stuff. You've got your fridge, mini fridge there for you to pop your drinks in. You've also got power outlets at the desk area. You've got 2 North American, some USB, and also 1 European. So do make sure you bring adapters. And then you've also got some little knickknacks there that you can use while you're on the cruise, or you can buy them as well.
Oh. I moved the chair over, but I forgot there's a little poof under there. But this is much more comfortable, isn't it? Very relaxing. Yeah, so there isn't a sofa in this room. And we'll talk about the bed situation later on, but it isn't as bad as what I remember, guys. You've actually got some more storage under there, which is really nice. But a big feature on Virgin Cruises, let me just turn this light away. Oh, it's like the Pixar light, isn't it? But that's nice. That's a new lamp as well. That used to be a different design. But this thing, very cool, guys. Now, don't worry, if you're a bit of a technophobe and you're not into using little screens and iPads like this, you've always got the backups. You can use the remote for the TV. You've got several sets of switches around the room. There's one over there, one down there, and one by the door. You press the little buttons for do not disturb and make up your room as well. So there's nothing to hang outside of the room, which is nice. But this is a fountain of fun. So this you can use to control everything in your room. First up, you've got the room controls, which are great. So air conditioning, you can change the light modes. There's several different settings which you can sort of customize what you want to do. It even opens the curtains and things automatically by pressing a button on here, which is fabulous. But one of the best features is the on-demand movie library. So there are literally hundreds of movies, lots of them new, which you can just pay or play on your TV. Absolutely no extra cost. Even some suites, like David was saying earlier on, charge for pay-per-view movies. Not on Virgin Voyages though. Sorry guys, there's somebody at the door. Let me go see who it is.
I think that might be your ice bucket, Ben.
Oh, it's my ice bucket. Let's go have a look. There we go. I literally ordered some ice for that water a little while. So I did that on the tablet as well. So you can order room service on this little tablet. Talk about good timing, guys. Met our lovely room attendant. One thing that we love on Virgin Voyages are the crew. We're going to talk about that a lot. They are so lovely. And it's just kind of like it's a little bit less formal than some of the cruise lines. They're very friendly with you, which is nice. You've also got TV, so live TV on there, which is fabulous. They've got like a bridge cam and you can see where you are in the world and all of that jazz. That's something that was added not that long ago, really. It wasn't something that was there before. You've also got services, so if you need anything in your cabin, like that ice, fresh towels, your cabin to be cleaned, something extra for your bed, laundry to be picked up, you can do that all in here as well, which is fabulous. And there's just loads of information about how to use stuff. It even controls things like the volume of the TV, which is just fabulous. But like I said, if you're not a fan of this, you don't have to use it, but I would really recommend it because it is really, really good and something that genuinely makes our cruises a little bit better. And the technology is something that we really do enjoy on Virgin Voyages. It's something that sets them apart from other cruise lines.
So we just want to pause the video and talk a little bit about budgeting and financing, because let's be honest, it's getting really expensive now. Everything is getting expensive now, not just travel. We've actually recently been finding it really hard to stay on top with our day-to-day spending and keeping on with those savings goals. And that's why we're excited to partner with today's sponsor, sponsor, Rocket Money, who can help you stay on top of your finance goals. In the app, you can set up savings goals. The app analyzes our accounts and automatically puts money aside. But it's not only that, there are so many handy features in this one little app which can help you save and keep on top of everything. I really also like the subscriptions feature where it will show you a list of things you're subscribed to. We've all done it. We've signed up for free trials, or we've signed up to a subscription and completely forgot about it. It'll show you everything in the app, super simple in one place, and it can also help you cancel any subscriptions that you're not using. Plus, Rocket Money is free to download, and you can get a free premium trial when you sign up with our link. Go to rocketmoney.com/Ben and David, or you can scan the QR code on the screen here to get started. We've also popped a link in the description section below. What do we have here? So, keeping you warm and toasty while you're in Alaska. You can use these while you're in your cabin. These are cool. So, like, because we're on an Alaska sailing, they've put little toasty blankets in every single person's cabin to use.
Oof,
that's pretty
good.
Awesome. You can take them home with you, but you will have a $75 charge on your account. But yeah, that's super handy, especially because we are going to be doing a lot of scenic sailing. So it's nice to sit on the balcony and get all snug under this here. So just in this corner you do have a nice full length mirror. That's so nice actually. It makes the room feel so much bigger and brighter. Really appreciate that. Also got some power outlets down here. You got some USB, some North American. If you did want to do some work, you can do it at that desk, or you could bring this little thing over here, the little side table, to do some work here if you really wanted to. So yeah, nice and handy. And then down here you do actually have more storage. There is a big drawer down here that does pull out. I always forget about it, and I just remembered when I sat down, so there is more storage space under here. Obviously as well, you've got room under the bed for storage if you wanted to put some bags under there. It won't fit big suitcases. I did try with ours, but we do have a very large suitcase. It wouldn't quite go under there, but smaller bags will fit under the bed there, which is handy to know.
Now, the contentious issue, we've complained about this before, the bed, which is also a couch. Now, here's a picture of it as a couch, just to show you exactly what it looks like. And this is what it looks like, which is actually quite nice, but I feel a bit mean having them do that every day. So as a standard now, something that changed, it comes in bed mode. We've also asked for a topper, so a bed topper, and this feels lovely. Now, let me get in. I've taken my shoes off. Oh my God, David. It is legitimately like a marshmallow, and it's big. It's very big indeed. It's a massive bed. Now it can split into two. It does do a weird L shape if you are in a two. This cabin in fact sleeps three. There's a bed that pulls down. I didn't even know that. All of the times I've cruised on Virgin Voyages, the cabins do sleep three, which is great, or just some of them do, and this one does. I mean, it's super comfy. The actual quality of the sheets and things are really, really high quality. Lots of lighting. Plug sockets on both sides, which is fabulous as well. On my side of the bed, you've got this little thing here as well, which is cool, so I can have my coffee in bed. This is usually the edge of the sofa, but it just feels really open and really modern, which I genuinely like, and I love all of the changes. They've changed the curtains since last time, and they've put some wood slats, I think they were in the last time we were in this cabin, and put some wood across here as well, and it does feel a lot warmer. Yep. It's completely different to any other cruise cabin on any other cruise ship, but I actually like it. I think it probably could do with a little bit more storage here and there, if I'm fully honest, but it's a really nice cabin, and I'm really looking forward to spending a whole 10 days on board, because I think the most we've ever done is about 5 or 6 days on a Virgin cruise. So anyway, David, trying to go show the lovely people, the outdoor area, and obviously one of the biggest features that we like on Virgin Voyages.
Yeah, so out here on the balcony, we absolutely love it, because not only is the balcony like really big and spacious, it's one thing we've always loved. It's the fact that it actually comes with your own personal sex swing, which is amazing.
David, you can't say that.
Oh, that the balcony's big and wide?
No, you know what you said.
It's a hammock, guys, and it is so comfortable. Actually, full disclosure here, after our last Virgin cruise, we actually ended up buying one of these hammocks for our house because it is so lovely. It's a lot more comfortable than you think it is going to be, and I think for Alaska this is going to be so nice. Can you imagine like getting our little blanket and stuff and like being all snug as a bug in a rug out here? It's going to be really, really nice. So yeah, the hammocks are on most balconies. There is a couple that don't have them, but most of them do have the hammock, which is so comfortable, such a unique feature, and we absolutely love it. You do also get 2 chairs and a small table out here as well, but we prefer the hammock. It's much more comfortable.
Sailing away from Vancouver was absolutely stunning. Seriously, the city itself is just incredible, and it's one of our favourite places on the planet. It's just beautiful. And we completely lucked out with the weather for our departure. It finally hit us that we were actually on our way to Alaska, the last frontier. Honestly, we were just buzzing with excitement to get this adventure started. As usual, we're always 100% transparent with you when we get invited on a cruise. Virgin Voyages fully paid for our cruise, but we paid for our own flights to and from the cruise. They really wanted us to enjoy the ship now it's been in service for over a year. They did not ask us to create any content at all, and they have no say in our content, and we were free to be as honest as possible.
So tonight we are dining at Pink Agave. Now, it's a little bit rushed, guys. We got ready in about 5 seconds, but I love the entranceway. It's just cool to walk in, but also it's great for photos. So if you ever need a good photo spot, definitely come down to here when it's quiet to get some photos in this hallway. Right, we better check in, and I am hungry.
Well, hola, and...
Hang on, is that the right language? No, that is the right language.
Mexican, it's Spanish, isn't it, guys? That's the only word I can think of. Senorita. Adios. That's it. That's my vocabulary. Can't even speak English. That's my vocabulary. Vocabulary? Vocabulary. Is that right?
Vocabulary? That's
vocabulary. Vocabulary. That's the one, guys. Anyway, hello and welcome to the lovely Pink Agave. I'm not with it, guys. We're rushing around because we're shooting the sunset, not the sunset, the sail away because it's so pretty. But we've came in here. Now, we did have some issues getting dining reservations on our last cruise. We'll fill you in a little bit later on about how things are changing and how this time we've had no issues, which is fabulous. Gonna have a look at the menu and pick. I'm very hungry, guys. I'm very excited. Not really ate anything today. The only thing I've ate today, what have I ate today, David?
We went to see Devil Wears Prada 2 at the cinema.
Yeah, we went to see Devil Wears Prada at the cinema because it was a late boarding time today. We didn't board until 4 p.m. Oh my god, it was amazing. It was so good. I think it was as good as the first one, to be honest. But all I've had is a little pack of munchy Kit Kats. That's it. So I'm gonna fill my face tonight and get lots of food.
So I've got nuts, and they look really delicious. They're like warmed, spicy nuts. It's kind of a little bit like Bombay mixy type thing. It comes with all delicious little crunchy bits in there, which looks absolutely wonderful to start. We've popped our orders in. We've kind of mixed and matched because we've been here a few times, so we know what we like. But there is some new dishes on the menu as well, which we're going to be trying.
I had the corn. My gosh, I've had this a few times, guys. And if I remember correctly, it's delicious. So it's got like aioli in there. It's got some cheese and like roasted corn. Slap me with a tractor and call me shucked. That is, oh my god, it is so good. I love Mexican food. That is delicious. It's like sweet, salty, crunchy. I'm not even kidding you. I think I could quite easily devour like 3 bowls of this. One thing we love about Virgin, and I keep saying it, the food is spectacular. And it's really weird because as soon as I get off the ship and a few weeks later I forget how good it is compared to other cruise lines. It's just wonderful. This is really good.
So again, we got 2 of the same dishes because we absolutely love this. It's the guacamole, and it comes with like, I think these are freshly fried chips, and the guacamole is absolutely delicious. Let's try it. It's so zesty and limey, but my favourite thing is that it has little pops of pomegranate in there, which are absolutely wonderful. It's still as good as I remember.
Those nachos with that guacamole were so good, I went and got another one. I went with the pork. So it's a pork dish with sour orange, and it comes with some cute little bread. So I'm guessing you just, oh god, it's like falling to bits. It's delicious. I'm guessing you just kind of get little bits of the pork and the other bits and bobs in there, the vegetales and all of the little radishes and looks maybe like cabbage and onions, and sort of plonk it all in there. Oh my god, I'm making such a mess of this. Right, plonk it all in there, make a little sandwich. Let's see how this sandwich tastes, shall we? That is scrumdiddlyumptious. Super sour orange, but there's something sweet in there as well with the crunchy vegetables. The pork is just falling off my fork. That is seriously something that you would see or would expect in like a fine dining restaurant, like Michelin star, like gastropub. Very good, guys. Very good indeed. And I'm going to have it with my guacamole as well because the sauce tastes so good. So double cheers.
So I forgot to mention earlier, I actually did get a cocktail. I got the Fuego Margarita. It's very delicious. It's got like a smoky salt on the outside. I do love a margarita, but it's got to be a really good one, and that is very good indeed. So I went for the spicy salmon. Now, I think this is a new dish. Our waitress said that it's new for this sailing. So let's give it a go, shall we? It's a lovely piece of salmon on a bed of potatoes as well. So let's try it. Oh my gosh, it's a slippery salmon. That's a little bit like a journey. It started off extremely zesty because I think it's got pieces of orange on there or something. But then the spice really does hit you afterwards. It's very different and unusual. The salmon's really lovely, well cooked, deliciously flaky, and the potatoes on the bottom are a nice addition as well, but really good. It's a little bit of an unusual flavour actually. It's kind of developing as I'm going on.
Oh, I'm so stuffed, guys. That was so good. For dessert, I had the chocolate tacos. David had some kind of like mille-feuille pastry cream thing. Really, really good, really delicious. Our server kept pushing more food on us as well. So we ended up with lots of plates and lots of things, but very, very good indeed. Right, now we're going to go and check out some of the entertainment on board, so let's go. So, we were just walking past, and this screen, which is usually an information screen, has Microsoft Paint on it. What are you doing, David?
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Do you reckon, it's got Chrome, so do you reckon if I put YouTube on?
Oh my god, see if it works.
We could
go to cruise with Ben and David.
Oh, it's all in Russian. That's strange. Oh, there's no keyboard.
Oh no.
Oh no, I could have put cruise with Ben. Oh, wait a minute, does this work? Hello? Okay, we're going to get into trouble. How do I go back?
Yeah, maybe put it back to what it was like, David, before we get into trouble.
I've broken it now.
Oh,
I fixed it. See, just call me a tech wizard.
Now, another thing that's recently changed with Virgin Voyages is that they have streamlined their entertainment on board. So the shows are basically on at set times instead of being random like they were before. Now they're usually on at 8 PM and 10 PM, which makes it so much easier when trying to arrange your dining, so you know you're going to be able to catch one of the shows. It's an amazing change and we really appreciate it. Plus, most of the shows you just don't book anymore. It's only the super popular ones, so check in the app to see which ones you have to book. It just makes life so much easier and you can be much more flexible and do things on a whim.
So after dinner, we went outside onto the promenade deck to take a look at the sunset because they've been pretty spectacular here, so we really wanted to get it and it was absolutely lovely. Plus, enjoy the outdoor decks before the weather turns and it's going to be nice and chilly for the rest of the cruise. Then we went to see a comedian and look, I don't want to cause arguments, but I don't really get American comedians. I am so sorry. I don't know, the comedy for me just doesn't land. What do you guys think? I much prefer like British or Australians. I'm not saying it's across the board for everyone, but I've just never had a belly chuckle at American comedian. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comment section below because I'd love to know.
Oh, they're going to let you know, David.
I know, but please do. If there's any that are good, let me know and I'll have a look. We're going to leave it there for tonight. It's been a busy day, so we're going to get some shut-eye and see you fresh-eyed tomorrow. Morning.
Well, good morning, everybody. Well, it's actually not the next day, it's the day after. Yesterday, we had a lovely sea day all the way up to here in Alaska. We're in Ketchikan today, and we've got a really cool adventure. Just to say, we had a really good meal last night as well in Rojo by Razzle Dazzle, so the new type of Razzle Dazzle. It was absolutely blooming delicious. Gorgeous food, great service as well. A few things about the cabin though. The bed is amazing. With that topper, it's like sleeping in a marshmallow, and I haven't got a bad back because I usually get a bad back basically regardless of whatever bed I sleep in, but that one's soft but hard at the same time. Treat yourself. But yeah, it's gorgeous. It's been very, very comfortable indeed. We've just ordered some room service and it's actually just came. It came a lot quicker than we thought it would come.
We were not ready.
We were not ready. We were still in the shower. It said 40 to 60 minutes on the app. We ordered it through the little screen, which is really cool. So you don't even have to talk to anybody if you're a bit of a weirdo like me and don't like talking to people on the phone. And it came in about 14 minutes, which is crazy. So we've rushed to get ready and we're going to have some breakfast. Then we're going to get off for an adventure and tell you some more things about the things people don't really quite get right about Virgin Voyages and why, hands up, we were wrong as well. Welcome outside. We're actually parked next to the MSC Poesia. Paiozia, but yeah, what a beautiful day today. Ketchikan, fun fact, rainiest place in North America. It hasn't rained yet, but it looks quite spectacular out here. Got our room service all set up because what is breakfast with a view? The most amazing thing ever, especially when it's breakfast desserts. Right, I've got some coffee. David, it's got a bit of sellotape over the thing. Why would they do that? That's crazy.
I guess so it doesn't spill.
Oh, that's absolutely bloomin' delicious. Smack me with a bean and call me coffee. This all costs $10 because we bought 2 coffees for $5. I think there is a charge for room service, but if you buy anything like the coffee, you don't pay anything extra. So if you buy a $5 coffee, you don't pay the room service charge. So it's kind of good because some room services now are getting really expensive. I think this is the one on the cheaper side because lots of them are like $10 now. We've got everything all set up and it looks lovely. They give you, it comes in like a little bag, guys, which is so crazy. So it comes in this cute little bag which is dropped outside of your room. They ring your doorbell and it's just left there, so you grab it and bring it in and then unpack it yourself. And you've got all of the condiments and things and all of that sort of jazz. I went for Nutella stuffed French toast with some fruitage and some crispy bacon on top. It looks amazing and I'm here for it because it's breakfast dessert time. With this view is like the best thing ever. It's a little bit chilly, but hey, my coffee's warming me up. Right, get me some of this in my body right now, please. I want that chocolate bloomin' goodness in me. Ding dong, the witch isn't quite dead, but my mouth is alive. As Celine Dion said, I'm alive. That is amazing, guys. It's stuffed with, I don't know if you can see that, but it's stuffed with loads of beautiful Nutella, some crispy bacon with these little caramelized banana bits. It is, oh, yummy. I also went for a muffin. It's a Hawaiian muffin, but I don't think I'm going to need it because that is bloomin' huge. I think I might keep that for later on.
Sorry, what makes it Hawaiian?
I think it was like, I don't know, like a fruity muffin maybe with some nuts in it.
Oh, okay. Does it not do a little hula?
It's going to give you a lay later on. That sounds wrong. Anyway, David, what have you got? Because this is bloomin' good. I'm going to do this more than one time because I do like having breakfast with a view, and it's one of my favourite things about having a balcony cabin. Wonderful.
Oh, Ben, there's a princess coming in behind you. We've got a princess ship coming in. They're coming in quite late, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing to check on your itineraries, what time you actually get in, and make sure you've got good port times so you can make the most of it. Well, today, Ben, it's me who's going to have a cheeky sausage in the morning because it's a vegetarian sausage. I went for the little vegetarian breakfast. It comes with some scrambled eggs, some potatoes and some tomatoes. Took me a minute there.
Oh, it is morning, David. We need to have our coffee before we can figure out what food is what food.
That is a banging banger, as we call them in the UK. A very delicious sausage. Also, the scrambled eggs is lovely as well. Sometimes scrambled eggs on cruises can be hit and miss, but this one's actually got a lot of flavour to it. It's really creamy. Added like a nice taste to it. Also went for croissant because it's one of my favourite things in the morning. Let's see what this one's like. It looks very flaky. That one is very, very flaky, very nice, and also the coffee is very good. I do think the paid coffee on here is one of my favourites from the cruise lines. It's quite a fruity flavour and that's my kind of jam, so I like it.
So David's just ate my muffin.
I couldn't resist, sorry.
What was that? I can't hear you through your gnashing teeth, gnashing through my lovely Hawaiian muffin. Was it good?
You can get another one. You won't starve, you're fine. That was absolutely delicious. It was the moistest. I can't say it. The moistest, no, what's the word?
Moistest.
Moistest.
Or just the most moist muffin.
It was the most moist, nutty muffin, and it was not too sweet. It was perfect, and it had a crunchy top, because you know how much I love the muffin tops. Oh, wunderbar, fantastisch, excellent. 10 out of 10. 10s across the board. All the compliments.
Right, I know we said it in our the last bit that we did on boarding day. We've got plenty of storage, guys. 10-night cruise. We've got heavy jackets. We've got a ridiculous amount of clothes because we're going to Disney after this as well in LA. Big jackets, big coats. Our cases are in the corner there. We've got about 4 pairs of shoes each. Plenty of room for that. All of our t-shirts, underwear, hats, bits and bobs that we take with us.
Right, let's head off because we're going to be late.
Well, welcome to Ketchikan, and it's Virgin Voyages' first ever time in Alaska. And she looks beautiful. She's so different to any other ship, guys. Obviously she's grey and red versus the normal white with a bit of blue, but doesn't she look beautiful? Anyway, today we booked our shore excursion through Shore Excursions Group. We actually work with them, so they've paid for our trips that we're going to take, but we love them. We've used them so many times before we even worked with them. They offer shore excursions, sometimes like half the price of the shore excursions on board, and they offer for you to get back on the ship guarantee. A really good selection. We'll go into it later on, but we're going to go and meet our group. which is just down the street down here. So let's go and meet them, and it's going to be a really good one. I'm excited for this because we haven't done anything like this before on any cruise, let alone an Alaskan cruise. So let's go, and remember to wrap up warm because it is cold and quite windy. So hello, you're joining us in our ATV vehicle where we're going to go cruising through the hills of Alaska.
Off-roading through the hills of Alaska.
Off-roading, are you excited, David?
I'm a little bit nervous. There was a lot of safety instructions. There's no windows, it's raining.
I'm very excited. This vehicle is cool. It's a Polaris, whatever that is. And yeah, we've been given lots of instructions of what to do, and we're going to go take this on a very cool ride, yeah, David?
Yeah, it's going to be an off-roading adventure.
Let's go. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Those views are stunning.
Holy crap. Look at this, David. This is insane. Oh, so we're on our first stop. What did you think about that, David?
That was a lot of fun. It reminded me of some sort of ride at a theme park, but I was in control,
awesome.
Which is pretty scary.
And these views here are spectacular, guys. We've got a whole valley with trees and a beautiful lake. It's just gorgeous, and the weather's perfect as well. It hasn't rained that much. Only got a little bit wet and a little bit dirty. That's why we're wearing these crazy purple ponchos. But it's absolutely stunning, isn't it?
That is all part of the adventure, isn't it? But
really
it's gorgeous.
Is. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. Look at this, David. It's like being in wilderness, tropical, not tropical, a wilderness paradise.
Rugged.
It's by no means tropical at all, is it? But it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning.
It's gorgeous. And we've got a few minutes here just to take it all in. And the nice thing is we're a small group as well. There's only 4 of us.
Yeah,
on this
it's great.
tour.
So there's just one other car, which is fabulous. And this is one of the great things about booking it off, not booking it on board and booking it third party. It really does make a difference. You get smaller tours and yeah, better value for money in my opinion. But this is beautiful. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Next stop. Here we go.
Next stop. That was awesome. Beautiful scenery, guys. Really good guide. Really knowledgeable, telling us all about the scenery and all of the trees and things and all of the different islands. Very cool indeed. Okay, David, things are about to get interesting. We're going into low gear and going down a very steep cliff. So yeah, so we're going down a very steep cliff, and then there's 1,000 feet drop off at the bottom, so we want to make a hard right. Are you a little bit nervous, David?
A little bit. He literally said you need to put your brake on the whole way down, and if you go further than the end, you'll end up off the side of the cliff.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Let's do this. He's going. Oh my gosh, guys. What the heck? What the actual heck? Oh my god, David. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh. Whoa. Brake, brake, brake. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is awesome. This is so cool. Whee! Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Right.
Bingo! That was awesome and terrifying. That was absolutely terrifying, David.
I actually thought we were going to flip at one point.
That was like legitimately like literally sheer edge, guys. That was crazy fun.
What the heck?
What the heck was that?
We were like vertical.
I know, that was crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Holy moly, guys. I'm not even lying. I was pooping myself there. That was genuinely quite terrifying. Right, we're off again. Let's go do this. This is crazy. It is so much fun though. My gosh. Let me tell you, this is an adventure. This is wild. Actually
we really
wild.
should have dressed better for this.
Just look at all that rain dripping off the top. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Well done, David. I did not like that at all. I did not like that, did you?
Yeah, that was fun. But also, I had no freaking clue what I was doing. I just put my face.
Jesus Christ, that was horrible. Oh my gosh, guys, that was intense. There we go, he did it. Oh my gosh, we're all up, guys. Woohoo, well done, David.
How was that?
It was good. So guys, we've came up to 1,600 feet to have a look at the views up here, and it's truly spectacular. A little bit cooler, but very nice, and we can even see the snow-capped mountains up here as well. It's absolutely stunning, but what a tour. We're going to head back down now, so come join us on the journey back down to ground level, I guess. Right, ready to go back down?
Let's go back down to earth.
That was awesome, wasn't it?
It was really cool.
So good, guys.
The tour guide's amazing as well.
Yeah.
Really good.
Let's go. So we are back on board the ship. What a lovely day. Ketchikan's really lovely, guys. It's super scenic, and we are lucky enough to not have had that much rain, which is fabulous. We had a little walk around, took in some of the sights and things, then we had to rush back to the ship because it's all aboard time, and we basically missed lunch, so we've ordered some more things from room service, so we'll see what we've got there. Just to say, yeah, we booked that with Shore Excursions Group. Highly recommend them, guys. We've been working with them for ages. You too can book your shore excursion by clicking the link in the description section below. We definitely recommend them. They save us a fortune, and we always have a really good time, and that excursion was absolutely no exception. It was so much fun. So David, I didn't tell you, I haven't even told you what I ordered. I just ordered some random crap from the menu.
It's a bit like Christmas for me. I didn't even know Ben had ordered. There was just a knock on the door.
So we've got a little pack of chocolate pretzels first up.
Ooh, we've got Diet Cokes. We've got 4 Diet Cokes.
Which are complimentary, which is fabulous.
Cool. Can pop them in the fridge for later. We've got some
Beet
red stuff.
Beet hummus dip.
Beet hummus dip. That looks quite good, actually.
I got healthy stuff because we've got a big meal later on.
Cheese.
A cheese board.
Well, a cheese bowl. Oh my God, Ben, what
Cookies.
Are they? Are they like whoopie pies?
Whoopie pie cookies.
Look at them. They look awesome. And finally,
a cake pop.
What the hell?
It's a cake pop.
How cool is that? That looks awesome.
Right, let's stop talking and dig in. I'm blooming starving.
Why are we sat on the floor like we're having a picnic?
But literally, that is what we're doing. We're having a picnic on the floor. I can't even be bothered to open up the door because I'm hungry. I'm going to try this beetroot dip,
door?
guys. The door to go sit outside maybe and on the table.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love my cruise picnics. This is one of my favourite things. So I've got a bit of beetroot hummus. Very nice and quite healthy as well, which is a good option because you eat a lot of blooming bad food on here. I think good. Big block of cheese. Very good. I'm loving this, our little picnic.
Guys, we're not actually sure what this thing is. Could be anything.
It came with the cheese board.
Oh, it smells nice. Let's try it. The taste is nice. I think it's like dates and stuff, but the texture's not my favourite.
Cheese board's good, isn't it?
I mean, they've gave me half a block of blue cheese.
Which you're happy about.
I'm happy about that, but yeah, it's really good. I like it, and it's nice to have something different than like hamburgers and fries. But yeah, really nice. Would like more bread though. The cheese to bread ratio is slightly off, so I'm saving those little crispy bits for my cheese.
Oh my God, this cake pop looks amazing. It comes with accompaniments.
Oh, what?
Accompaniments?
I thought you said something else.
Accompaniments. Oh my God, why can't I talk today? Accompaniments. Accompaniments. Guys, I can't even talk today.
Side items.
It's supposed to be English and I can't talk. It's supposed to be my national language. But I'm going to do a little bit of a double dip with the cream and the strawberry. Oh, toast my buns and call me a happy piece of bun. That is delicious, guys. It's like a creamy white chocolate strawberry cake with delicious bits of like fresh strawberry. Oh my God. Come on, David, you've got to try whoopie pie. I'm desperate to see what they taste like.
I'm just getting the nuts out of my mouth. One sec.
That's what she said.
Nobody wants a whoopie pie with nuts.
They look so good. I want one, so save me one, please.
I probably have had this before, haven't I?
It looks familiar. Do you know what? It looks like the stuff you used to get at Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah, it almost looks like a red velvet cake. So it's like a whoopie pie. It's got cream in there, and I've added extra cream on top. It's not as soft as I thought it was going to be. It's slightly harder than I thought. But actually, very, very tasty indeed. And it's not overly sweet. I quite like that. Well, guys, it's evening time now, and we're all dressed and ready for dinner. This afternoon, we just spent a few hours just watching the scenery. We actually opened the balcony door, and I laid on the bed, and Ben went on the hammock, and just spent some time looking at the world go past. It was really, really pretty, and that's one thing we really like about Alaska cruising, is that you do get a lot of scenic sailing, and it is just so lovely. And I know we mentioned it in a previous video as well. That's when a balcony really, really comes in handy.
So we've just had dinner in the wake. It was really lovely. Sorry guys, we didn't film because we were really close to other people and we didn't want to disturb them. In fact, we got chatting to the couple next to us. It was really lovely. We had a really nice night talking about all things Alaska. The food was fantastic. I had like a corn starter. David had like a sashimi dish, and then I had the chicken, which was lovely because I've had so much steak the last few weeks. I had to have something a bit different. David had the fish, and then we ended up with the baked Alaska and the wake chocolate dessert. Oh, absolutely delicious. Very, very good food. Now, let's talk about the dine dining reservation problem that we had on our last cruise. Cool, so one of our big problems on our last cruise were the dining reservations system. So basically you have to book all of your restaurants before you board your cruise really. We booked really late, so everything had kind of sold out by the time we came on the ship. So we really struggled getting all of the dining reservations at the times that we wanted, which was really frustrating, guys, because we paid a lot of money. We were in a suite, we paid for it, and it was very expensive, so we were a little bit disheartened. Now we did get it sorted out once we were on board, which was really good, but it kind of wasn't good enough. And we got the opportunity, like we said, to talk to the Virgin CEO and some of the leaders in the team, and it was a really good talk about how they're trying to make changes to make it much easier for people to be able to book dining. They're implementing a new system. The fact that they're listening is so amazing, and it's a big thumbs up for us. So things are changing, things are getting a lot better. They're still a new cruise line, so they're still working things out, but I think we're just a bit harsh, and I think we were so harsh because we paid so much money, and rightfully so. We should have been angry about it, but it's been really good to be able to discuss why and things that went wrong, and ways that they're going to stop that from happening in the future, which is just amazing. So that gets a big thumbs up. Now there is another thing as well.
Another issue that we mentioned previously was the Virgin Voyages app. Now we used to have issues with this all the time. It always crashed, it didn't quite work, and it was very frustrating to use. But they have launched a new app. We've been using it on this cruise and it's been really good. It hasn't crashed once. You can see everything that is going on, you can book things, you can order things, and you can actually talk to guest services as well, which we've used a few times and has been very handy. Also, before you even cruise, you can make your reservations on there like Ben mentioned, and you actually do all your check-in on there, and it's just a solid app. It has everything on there you need that you will expect, and has been extremely handy during the cruise. So yeah, it's a big improvement.
So we've just been to see the Red Hot show in the Red Room. Oh my gosh, guys, it was great. We haven't seen that one before because it wasn't ready on our last cruise. It was all about Richard Branson and music, so Virgin music, which was really awesome. So there was lots of really cool tunes and songs, really good singers, really good dancers, a great show. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that show was pretty awesome. They did a whole Janet Jackson section in the middle, which was really cool because the screens looked awesome and the whole crowd was proper into it, guys. Everyone was like proper buzzing and screaming. It was great. There's also like loads of live music around the ship as well, especially in On the Rocks. They've got a live band. They've actually got a couple of live bands in there, which is great to see. So there's plenty of music all around the ship.
Oh, I'm actually still getting over this jet lag. It's a lot. 9 hours jet lag is crazy. It's been awesome so far. I have to say, I'm really surprised at how good it's been. And I'm glad that we're back on board, guys. I really am glad that we're back on board. And we had a good conversation with Virgin. Like we said, they're not paying us or anything like that. Honestly, this is our honest truth. We are telling the truth here. I always feel like when we say something positive after saying something negative, everybody's just going to think we're being bought off. We haven't been. We were a little bit harsh, we were. But at the same time, we weren't harsh because we paid lots and lots of money and it wasn't up to the Virgin standard that we used to. But I'm glad to say that things are back on track now, which is fabulous, and we can't wait to take you on the rest of this adventure. The first ever Virgin Voyages cruise ever to Alaska, which is crazy. So we've got so much fun stuff coming up. We have to say a big thank you to our patrons as well. Our patrons help us to fund trips where we bring you honest, informative and entertaining content. In return, we give you things like extra episodes that nobody else gets to see, early access to our videos, ad-free access to our videos, and things like a monthly video chat, which is so much fun. You can find out about becoming a patron in the description section below. So I guess that's it till next time. Happy cruising!